All right, everybody, we are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Guru. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
As we always do, we just want to express our gratitude for everyone, towards everyone who has supported Search for Guru, towards everyone who's on our Carrot Bars team. For everyone that has bought books, thank you so much for supporting and going to Amazon and buying the book. So with that being said, make sure you go to Amazon.com and buy a book. Make sure you go to Amazon.com and buy a book. Also got the children's books on Amazon as well. So please go and support and purchase a book. Also go to dynastymirror.com. Go to dynastymirror.com. Subscribe to our email list so you guys can stay up on what's going on with Dynasty Mirror. And in the chat room on the screen and in the description is my Carrot Bars affiliate link. So click on that link, sign up as an affiliate. I'm going to personally call you. And me and Fitzgerald are going to get you guys up and running so you can be successful and make money and make a living. And not only that, this is the component that, we in fact, Fitzgerald, you do a very good job in regards to really speaking on this component. You're empowering others because again, there's really not too many opportunities where you could give someone an access to owning their own franchise, okay, their own Go distribution center, and not have to pay because when we think franchise, we're so programmed to think McDonald's, Subway, what other big franchises are out there? Burger King, in which you have to invest hundreds and thousands and close to millions of dollars to get up and running. But with Carrot Bars, you can empower others and give them access to a franchise. I mean, the cost, the initial investment is very small. So that's what we're doing. We are empowering people through entrepreneurship, through offering them their own franchise. That's what we're doing, guys.
Prince Amir, can I interject something in there? I just thought about what you said. First and foremost, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. My name is Fitzgerald Stephens, a VIP Carrot Bar affiliate here in Tampa, Florida, and a dear friend and business partner with Prince Dynasty Mirror, who we have going on like a 14-year relationship with. Prince, I think we need to drop the franchise model because it just popped in my head. We don't pay franchise fees. We don't pay franchise fees. I think we help set people up in their own individual gold crypto business. Theirs. So to the note that we expand, we could do 149 markets on the world, but a franchise you got to pay fees to the corporation. Yearly or quarterly, or however we do that. When you purchase your business package, that's a one-time fee.
Right.
That's a one-time fee. That's tax deductible. Comes with gold, and you don't have to pay anything after that. If you're a VIP, you're always a VIP. Like Prince Amir and I've been one for several years. If you're a gold or a silver package or a bronze package, you're always that. You have a chance to upgrade you have a chance by purchasing a higher package, or in a lot of cases winning the package. But franchise, no, there's no fees. We don't pay any money back to Carrot Bars and yearly fees. There's no fee for us for the website that you register. That's free, always free. There's no fee to log on to Wealth Builders, the Wealth Builder training that trains you how to build your Carrot Bar system, coming from the mind of Mr. Ty and Valerie Best over here in the United States. Mr. Dell Co, he does it. You don't pay him when you listen to his videos, teach you how to build. You certainly don't pay Prince Amir and I when we take our time. So I mean, I see where you're going, but it just hit me right now. No, wait a minute, there's no fees for that. There's nothing for that. We don't have to. There's nothing in for that. So
what do you think
about that?
Well, I'm gonna say this: franchise without the franchise fees.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I mean,
Okay.
you're still, I guess, buying into the Karatbars system or investing
Okay.
into the Karatbar
Okay.
system. So I would just say it's a franchise, but it's unique because, as you said, there's no franchise fees, but you still get all the support like
Okay.
a franchise.
Okay. I can get with that. We can meet in the middle, man. So I appreciate that. You look great, dude.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so
Look
much.
great. I was able to hit the gym. I was the only cat in there with the mask on.
Yeah, I hit the gym this morning too. And no one
Well,
was like,
I felt good, man. I started snatching in weights and everything. Looked like my body, my body woke up like, hey, where you been?
Yeah.
So it felt good. I mean, I got a decent workout. I distanced myself. And I wasn't in there, but I had my mask on that Tribe Decor sent me. I got to get another one of those. It's up there washing now. So yeah, man, it felt good. I like to do my stuff in the morning, wake my body up and mind up. And then in the afternoon, evening, I'm working on my business right here. Prince Amir, you usually starts off with articles. I want to beat you to it this time.
Go ahead, no problem.
Okay, let's talk about the future of business. We know that Karatbars actually works mostly on a cell phone computer format.
Right.
Okay, let me having your own home-based business on a cell phone or a computer format, an e-commerce business. Let me tell you what's happening right the heck now.
Go ahead.
2 out of 3 people on planet Earth have a cell phone. Right. And the ones who are left are 2 out of 3 people have a cell phone, and the other ones want one. Okay, 65 billion WhatsApp messages are sent daily. 65 billion. Okay, we're seeing that we're also 9.2 billion mobile devices are in use right now. 9.2 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, the business market is online. When I used to work for a software company called Thrive, a very, very innovative company led by visionary Mr. Joe Walsh. They saw where business was going. I used to, and business is going to the cell phone format because people carry these things just like they do the car keys.
Right.
Yeah, man, I turned back around to come get this if I left it at home.
Me too.
I literally turned around. That's why when with some officer stuff, and that's why people let me see your cell phone. Let me let me go ahead and look at it. Let me get I might as well let you have my wife. Well, you crazy? It's too much it's too much personal information. Think about what I'm saying. You get a hold of this device right here. Mm-hmm. You got but you got to know how, because I have passwords on top of passwords. My Karatbar, my global business runs through here. My banking runs through here. Right. My crypto counts. My address, my relative's address, Mr. Mears' address, personal phone number, affiliates, personal contacts all over the world. You ain't just going to get a hold of this. Right. You without a court order. And I'm going to fight you there. That's why one reason I like about our new cell phone that runs over the blockchain. See, someone get this. You got this right here. I pull this key. This phone is useless. Before I give this away, I'll literally pull this key and throw it in the river because I know you can't get into this because I have other keys to back it up. So this is where business is going. So get back to Thrive. We would go talk to Search for Uru. Mm-hmm. I would come in there and I say, Mr. Mayor, I am looking to expand your business presence. We can design your website. We can supply the SEO, search engine optimization. We can do your text blasts. We can do your email blasts. We can get you leads. We can do all your digital presence, and you can run your business on a cell phone. You can take payments. Mm-hmm. You can target certain markets. Well, if you're looking to target like maybe San Francisco and you want to target a wealthy area in San Francisco, we can give you zip codes where those people are. We've done all the demographics and stuff like that, man. And that company is growing and growing and growing. Didn't really much take a lot of hits like other people.
Right.
Because they shifted their format out of print into online. Okay, and so we would go to like we would concentrate on the small medium business. So we're saying, well, if you had a clothing store, and you're not going to be able to compete with Neiman Marcus, or you're not going to be able to compete with Botains and his salons and all that. I mean, I love that designer.
Hold on, let me stop you though, Fitzgerald. Now you got to understand these large conglomerates, as far as these department stores, major department stores, they're going bankrupt.
Yes. But some of the cottage industries are still thriving, because if I could put Search with Uru on equal footing like with CBS, because I can get that search and optimization, he wants a customer. He wants a paying customer. So remember how I define business. Someone must pay you for a product or service that you render out to the marketplace. They must pay you. If you're not making money, it's a hobby. So business is switching, and business is switching online, and a lot of it has come in place. For perfect case of example, there's this huge conglomerate insurance company that I had been interviewing. They still want me to get in there. Like I said, you got certain skills. You don't need to worry about the job market. You're hireable. The top, you realize the top 10% of people in their profession, they're never unemployed.
Right.
You realize that the top 10%, they're never employed. They don't worry about that because they produce. But this company, you will instantly know it if I say it. I'm going to say this one right here. Well, I'm talking to one of the vice presidents there. She wants to bring me on down here in Tampa for the longest, and I can't say it still fits my quadrant of what I look for in a company: royalties, residuals, and dividends.
Right.
So it still fits that criteria. But I asked her. I said I was talking to her. She was checking on me, and she said, "Hey, Fitzgerald, just seeing what's going on." I said, "Well." I said, Sonia, I put that on hold because you can't go visit people. She said, we're not visiting people. We switched everything online. We've been had this set up. Actually, we're busier right now. And so I said, oh, it must be pretty cool not have to drive into your office every day. She said, I love it. I'm out here on my patio, signing, working with my reps mobily. That's what Carrot Bars is. Mm-hmm. Carrot Bars is a mobile juggernaut of a business that you run from your cell phone. You know what? We have truck drivers in our business. Have a couple of them, Prince Amir. Yep. Do you know, man, they can pull over at rest stops and in between the time while they're doing their loads or waiting for their loads, or they wind down for the day. Do you realize they can still run their Carrot Bar business from the road?
Yep.
Because you can operate a phone, you can operate a Carrot Bars business. Okay, what we do, we save and go. What do you mean save and go, Fitzgerald? You're always saying that. You see this stuff right here. This is something I took off my Carrot Bars business day. No big deal. Probably about $90. Okay. All right. Now I take this right here that's going down in value. I mean, take this $90 right now. Oh God. If I want to get groceries with this, it doesn't buy me nowhere near what groceries used to buy me 10 years ago. $90, I probably could have got it for back around 10 years ago. I probably could have took 2 of these instead of $90. Hear me, because inflation is going up. All I do and all you do, let me get the I in it. I'm not important, you are. All you do is you take this that's going down in value and you transfer it into this. Gold is money. I say again, gold is money. I transferred it in it. So question, did I buy any gold, Prince Amir? Think hard about it. Did I buy it? Okay, let me put it like this. I give you this, okay? And I said, give me change.
All right.
And you give me 8 5s for this $40.
All right.
Did I buy any money from you?
No.
All I did was exchange it.
All right.
All I did was exchange it. But here's the caveat now. Here's the caveat. Just hold on real quick with your seatbelts. This continues to go up in value while this is dropping down in value. That's why you want to get this. Now, Carrot Bars makes it simple. You have no minimums, you have no maximums. Say, good God, you can purchase this right here. This right here is what we call cash gold.
Right.
0.1 gram. That's gold. I'll key in on it. That gold is just just a little bit piece like this gold I had on my other thing. You can buy that for 6.07 euro now. Actually, it's taking a little dip, but it'll go back up. And then, okay, so you're creating wealth for yourself. That's an appreciating asset. Tonight I'm going to be doing doing a stream at 11 p.m. Eastern time, U.S. Eastern time, on a stream by one of our business partners in Australia. The name of that stream is finding your place in this big wide world. Mm-hmm. A young 18-year-old on fire entrepreneur that I have.
Jacob Lone Wolf.
Yeah, that Mr. Jacob Lone Wolf that I have taken personally. I got such an interest in him because I wish to God someone like me would have got a hold of me at 18 years old. And Prince Amir does too. How far we would have been, it was staggering. So I'm making my mission, to get that man financially free roughly before he's 24 years old. Mm-hmm. Just to do it. That's just something I want to do for the young man. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the richest man in Babylon. Next to the Bible, in my opinion, the most dominant, influential book on finances there is. So it's by George S. Clanton. Let me tell you the first thing he said in that. You must pay yourself first. But he said you got to pay yourself about 10% of what you own is yours to keep. 10% of what you make. You pay you first. Okay? That's what we do. We take some of this and we pay ourselves in appreciating assets like this. I'm not interested in paying the cable man yet. The internet man. I need the internet. So I make my living. I'm not interested in paying the mortgage man, the gas man. I need that, keep a roof. I need food. But you shift your mind so you pay you first. You're the one to work for it. If I work for Prince Amir and he doesn't pay me, I can take him to the labor board and cause disruption to him. He has to pay me for what I do. Then you take that income that you pay yourself first and you put it in something, an asset that's going up in value. Preply, you allow that. Whether it's real estate, we like gold. It's a tier one asset. So we like the fact that goes up. It's a steady climb, nothing sporadic like sometimes like the flash and boom, like the internet stocks and stuff like that. Just keeps making a steady climb. I like the fact of gold because gold is money. It's recognized as money all over the world, and it's been recognized as money for the last 5,000 years. Then another one of the concepts, when that money earns you money, you reinvest it back in to earn you more money. So like that's a place of multiplying your efforts. Sometimes we know it as you heard the saying of the magic of compound interest. Right. And then we find it. And then when we get that stream, we find other streams to put that in so it can beget us more money and more money. Pretty soon we got this mighty river flowing because we got all these streams coming in. So I'm going to be speaking on that tonight. And if you're up 11 o'clock, you may want to tune into that. And so we're seeing the future of businesses going in a way that's unprecedented. See, that's why I say, Prince Amir, this is the greatest opportunity to be alive. Right. Do you know it's very, very difficult to be discriminated against when you have an online business? And see, we're going to get into that once you finish what you're speaking on. Once you finish your subject. It's very difficult to be discriminated. Right, exactly. I can set a generic ad stuff up, and I can put like me, and I can put like other nationalities and stuff like that. I can put all that, and I can appeal to all kinds of markets. If I want to go, if I want to go into any market, I want to go to Chinese markets, I can put me nice Chinese models there. If I want to go in Caucasian markets, if I want to go in Latina markets, I can do all that. I can translate into Cantonese, Chinese. I can translate into Swahili.
Right.
I can translate into French, Spanish. You know, I can have my website where it knows the mannerisms of the customs. I can take pesos. I can take dollars. I can do a conversion rate, take euros. I can do things that things that take Nigerian naira. I'm totally in the driver's seat. You don't even have to know who I am. You don't even have to know who I am. I said one time before that if you don't care who gets the credit, you'll get rich. Michael Dell Co taught me that. And you don't care who gets the credit, you'll get rich. And so you're one of those type of people, you just want results, and you don't need to pat on the back and look at me and give me my homage. You'll get rich. Right. Now, you know what? On the internet, they don't really discriminate against you. Oh, sure. What they look for is that you got to have a product or service that appeals to the marketplace. Okay. But they don't really discriminate against you. It's like, oh, Fitzgerald, well, someone won't probably want to buy because you're black owned or you're white owned. Yeah, that's going to happen. But for the most part, you're going to find people who are looking for this. They want a great product or service for you, and they want your mobile site to be easily used, Prince Diane Samir.
Right.
Easily to use. You know, I said it a few times right now. We have an affiliate who works with us in London. Okay, beautiful product line. The Despoiler channel. When it's in the business, I looked on the website when I was actually talking to her, and when I was talking to her, I took my mind off our conversation. I was looking at her website. Very professional done. Right. Scarves, everything like that. Very, very nice done. I said, heck, I'll buy from you. You know, and even if she wasn't a part of this business, because I told her, I said, listen, this is very good work. I have a degree in international advertising. You know, that's what my education line. I recognize good work. I used to be a software salesman selling business products. So this is good work. What do I care if she's a West African woman? She had things that were appealing to me. Her site was easy to use. Okay, now you don't have to pay business costs, for utilities, rent or payments for the building. You know what? I can draw a virtual building with the right clip art that can, especially if I'm doing like a 3D printer, and that can rival anything, anything building that you see out in any city in the world. As a matter of fact, I could take a shot of the coastline of Nigeria, and I can put it up there on my thing, for my background. I can not only that, I can get popular places in Nigeria. Give me a popular place over there, Diane, over in Lagos.
You got Lagos, you got Oshogbo.
Okay, give me a nice place in Oshogbo. What's known and what's there?
You have the Ocean Grove.
Okay, I could take a shot of Ocean Grove in Oshogbo, design it specifically for the Nigerian product, then the market. Do the same thing with Cape Town, South Africa. Do the same thing with Montreal, Quebec. Do the same thing with Vancouver, Canada. Do the same thing here in Tampa, Florida, Miami, Florida, Nassau, Bahamas, your Sao Paulo, Brazil, Caracas, Venezuela. I can make it actually look like it's part of the local landscape. But I control it right up here from Tampa, Florida. That's where we're going right now. And so racism? What racism? I got a whole bunch of coders. A lot of them I can let them work for mobile. I can let them work for home and everything. People politics. What people politics? I dial in and talk to my people. Hey, this is what I need for my clip art. This is what I want for my thing right here. And I don't need to have I don't really need to have a John Fitzgerald Enterprises. Right. I don't need to have a brick and mortar business. I can run it from right here. I can update my servers and everything. And I can make multiply millions online without having all the crazy costs associated. Now, if someone said like, okay, Mr. Stephens, I think I want to leave. Okay, hey, go about your way. Remember, you signed an agreement that you can't use any of my intellectual property. Hey, man, you're inspired. My blessings. Go out there and get your stuff. Go out there, man. This it's enough. It's enough income out there for everyone. He can go out there and build a business just as big as mine, or even more bigger than mine. Okay, but from the experience he learned from me, and so this is what it is. I don't have to go out and have a whole bunch of startups. I mean, a whole bunch of capital, Prince Amir. So when one of the you want to know one of the real big discrimination things that stops a lot of people from getting in business. The bankings can sometimes be racist against certain sects of people, mainly those who look like me. Oh, I could get a car loan. I could go into $100,000 in debt.
Well, hold on, let me stop you there. So in California, in LA, Wells Fargo, it's always Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo was hit with a lawsuit where when black borrowers were getting car loans, they were jacking up their interest rates.
Yeah, they're an interesting people. They used to have my let me don't talk, man. I'm going to stay in peace. And that name right there do not keep me in peace, believe me. Okay. But so capital, okay. I can find angel investors online. Shoot, I can say Prince Amir, help me design, man, an incredible GoFundMe page, a PayPal account. Hey, go ahead and contribute money through my WhatsApp. Go ahead and contribute money and go ahead and pay me gold in my Carrot Pay account. Right. So I can raise all kind of capital, but it doesn't take much capital to go. Now I can be whether you're a male, whether you're a black female, whether you're a Latina, whether you're Harvard educated or no educated, School of Hard Knocks. What drives that is vision and desire. So I think compared with the regular workplace racism and the things like that, there's no comparison online. I can't get no suit on me with my business, with my global business around the world. I can't get no lawsuit. I can't get no harassment suit. Mainly, I'm the only one who owns the business.
Right. So for sure, no one can come into your business. In fact, for sure, when you had Atlanta Tire and Auto, did anyone ever come into your business and trip and fall?
And do what?
Trip and fall.
No, if they did, I had $1 million shop insurance that could cover it.
Yeah, but still,
that's why we didn't like people coming out in our shop, Prince Amir. But you always have to be looking at these things. Heck, I have my best friend. A French Indian Polish gentleman who I've been knowing for 35 years. We've been friends in 18 and 19. We met at Alabama State. I told you, Caucasian brother, man, he goes down to Alabama State on a baseball scholarship. He gets there, he didn't realize it was a black college. True story.
Before the internet, yeah.
He still went. So he followed me to University of Alabama. We have a lifelong friendship. But that man has a thinking, and rightfully so. Certain individuals he won't even let come in his house, because he anticipates that stuff could happen like that. It's a good policy. I mean, but in the business, it's a little bit more freer. You can't just stop a lot of people for the most part. You don't want to stop your customers, but you got to be aware of those things that can happen. That's why I recommend you have cameras throughout your business. If someone pulls that, I recommend you have cameras in your car, dash cams on front and back. In case something happened like that. So people do insurance frauds and stuff and all kinds of stuff. So you got to protect yourself. But I can't say, ma'am, can you please look at this and go ahead and do this situation for me? You call me ma'am. That's sexual harassment.
Oh man. Yeah.
Okay. All right. After you pack your stuff and get out of here like 3 seconds ago. Okay. Right. But that could cause a big problem with the mentioned accusation of it. Labor laws, all these other things. But you know what? If I'm in cyberspace, for somewhat we're kind of insulated from that. Deactivate your server, have you under contract. I don't really need you to do. I don't really need you to work with it, and I could just make just as much money as a brick and mortar business. That's what I want you to understand. You can make just as much money, if not more, as a big brick and mortar business, because your margins are going to be higher because you don't have a whole lot of payout. What are we doing? We're saving a lot of gold. We're registering our account for free. We're entering into the global market. Our customer base is darn near 8 billion people around the world. 149 countries around the world. Do you hear me?
Right.
149 countries around the world. That I run a global business by saving in gold for myself, you know, and telling a lot of people they save in gold for themselves, and then you can get paid for that. Some people think like, oh God, man, what I do? What it can't be that simple. It is. That's why if you're really going to grow massive wealth, it has to be simple to the masses. Right. The masses, ladies and gentlemen, got news for you, but y'all already kind of used to my personality anyway. The masses don't think. Right. They don't think. They like to be led. You know, they'll sit up there and follow the crowd, and you know, if the crowd said it's popular, I'll do it. Even sometimes they have a conscience against it. They just like that. That's why you run into people and you're going to share this business with, and you're going to say, you know, well, yeah, you can really build a future for your family. You can make a difference. You don't have to keep working with someone for your life for peanuts. They pay me I know it could be better. They pay me a salary here and I got to have a paycheck. I literally talked to a man, told me that.
Oh, wow.
And I got to have a paycheck. And I said, okay, because that's the same type of mentality that if you come to say my business and Prince Amir's business, and I would say our other business partners who you have Carrot Bar business, please right. Hear me well. If someone doesn't have a goal, if someone doesn't have a desire, do not register them. Stop just signing people up. You're not looking for everyone. Just like if you had a multi-million-dollar business, which you do with your Carrot Bar business, are you just going to employ anyone? Are you going to just let anyone partner with you? You're going to get effective people who can bring results to the table.
All right.
You're looking for the Prince Dinas Amir. You're looking for the Mr. Michael Dell Co's. You're looking for the Miss Shirlane Goldberg. You're looking for the Miss Tanisha Glaspie. You're looking for Mr. Willie and Sherry Brown. You're looking for these type of people. You're looking for the Roger Williams. You're looking for the Jacob Long Wolves. You're looking for people who are already, who are already purpose driven, action driven, and result driven. Not for you, for them.
All right.
Other words, you're looking for people better than you are. And that's another concept of business. A lot of people don't understand. They seem to think they want to be the band, and they want to be they want to be the woman. They want to have everything. Right. That they have control. I had a former boss I worked with, Anthony Sotillo at Bavarian Body Works in Atlanta, Georgia, and he taught me another important lesson. He said, Fitzgerald, the only thing I care about on my business card is owner. That's what he had. Mm-hmm. He said, I'll give you title anything you want. He said, the only thing I care about is owner. Right. That's the only thing I want on my card, and that's exactly how he had. And I never seen anyone to this day. Besides him, and I took that concept from him when I made my business card. He had owner on it. That's all that mattered. But it's so you know who you are. If you really want to grow your Carrot Bar business and grow your global empire and grow your income, but ladies and gentlemen, when this cash that you guys saw me show up there, that's only a fraction. I pulled it off my MasterCard. It's been pulling cash off. Okay, I earned it. It came from all over the world, just like it will for you. But if you really, really want to grow your business, and especially as it relates to your Carrot Bar empire, it is a multinational conglomerate that you can have control of. You find people who are better than you.
Exactly.
Prince Amir is better than me. You know, he don't seem to think so. He don't seem to think so. See, that's what now, gosh.
Go ahead.
I look for people like him. I target people like him. Mm-hmm. I just had the ability to step up to you. You know, I'm not starstruck, nor can you. People put their pants one leg on a time, and you're looking for people better than you. You're looking for egos, like I said yesterday. You don't want to make the mistake and talk to people and like, okay, they'll get it because you somewhat feel like you're better than them. So you talk to them, they're going to look up to you. Oh, no. You go after people you look up to. So you'll target a Michael Dell Co. You know, you'll target that pastor who's running about two locations. You'll target that corporate attorney. Hey, you look for any ways to make money? Actually, busy people actually see this a whole lot easier than non-busy people because they recognize opportunity.
Right.
So you look for people who are better than you, and then you get out of their way. You plug them into the system of wealth builders, the training system. You show your support. Hey, what about this? What about, you know what? I'm not quite sure of that. If you don't know, I'm not quite sure of that. Let me ask Mr. Amir. Let me get him on to answer that question. You know, I mean, I have a pretty neat sized team, a little team.
Right.
And
11,000 affiliates.
Yeah, you know, whatever. But what I can do, and I've been in business going on 6 years. Do you know I still do 3-way calls? I don't go out there, you know, try to tell everybody I know everything. I want you to think I got a team. And actually, I'm the cat in the cut. I want you to shine.
Right.
I really want you to shine. I'm just that guy in the back, you know, doing like this. I don't need to say, yeah, I helped him. Yeah, I did that for him.
Hey, I like my boss did when she tried to, after she.
It's a lot of my
yeah, and then 4 years later, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be hired here.
It's a lot of them out there. They want the credit so bad, you know. It's like air to them. They have to have a pause like that, you know. God rewards the humbles, ladies and gentlemen. God rewards the humble, and so that's why you see me. See, I'm that. If anything, I'm a kingmaker, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. I'm a kingmaker, and I do it behind the scenes. That's why I'm interested in the Prince shining. Oh, yeah, I'm the one pushing that. I'll get on there and talk to them. I'm interested in Mr. Lone Wolf shining. I'll get on their video stream and push their business. I'm interested in the Despoiler channel shining. Oh, I'll get on her stream and I'll speak on their behalf. I'm interested in Australia. I'm interested in Nigeria. I'm interested in South Africa. In other words, I'm looking for the people. Hey, man, I want this. And they have certain things in place. I said, okay, would you like me to come on your channel and talk to your audience?
All right.
Okay, that's what I do. I'm a kingmaker. And so I get back there and I do exactly what I do and everything and stuff. And I just privately disappear in the cycle.
All right.
But make no doubt about it, I'm working for me too. Because if in this business, we have duplication going around. So not only does Prince Amir benefit from that, or the Despoiler channel benefited from that, or Jacob Longwolf benefits from that, or Mr. Marvin out in California benefits from that, or soon to be Mr. Curtis over in Kuwait benefits from that. You know, I do. Dynasty sponsor does. Mr. Dell Co does, all the way up to the top. See, you don't care who gets the credit, you'll get rich. So I get out there and talk to people, and you edify your team. In other words, I focus on you. Because I'll automatically get mine. Mm-hmm. I'll automatically get mine. Now, if you have a problem, if you're one of those problems, like if you're one of those problems to yourself, I have to have the credit. I got to build this great business. Right. Everyone got to know I'm the man, or you know, the woman. You do it my way or the highway. Guess who's going to be walking the highway first? Mm-hmm. You are. Because you're not going to connect with people. People are not going to want to do business with you. That's one thing wrong with the corporate mentality right now. It's always, what are you doing for me? And Carrot Bar forces you to do for others.
Right.
It forces you for that. And so you got to be patient with people. You got to lead people. Now, discrimination. Hey, you know what? If you're a Caucasian male or female, if you're an Eskimo, if you're an Asian, Chinese, if you're whatever, hey, I want to work with you. I look for equal vision. Yeah. I look for equal thing, because you know what? Money doesn't care about, you know, your color. It don't care about your sexual orientation. It don't care about if you Pan-Africans, which I am, or your particular identity of your people. It don't care. I look for people who are like mine. I said, okay, you have a goal. Let's get to work. I ain't got no time to discriminate against you. I ain't got no time to argue about it. You a Republican or a Democrat, or you're in a conservative party, a liberal party. Those things divide. I ain't got no time to say what's your concept of God. My concept is better than your concept. Who am I to dare open my mouth for like that?
All right.
I ain't got no right to say, well, if you living with someone, or you married with someone, you know what I do. You know, who am I to talk to you? Those divide, and in business, you're going to grow great wealth. You have to be united. And so so what we're looking for, okay, we take all the isms out of it. Okay, and we look to empower people to get what they want, save a lot of gold, tell a lot of people, make a lot of money. You know, we have friends on this channel. One of them, Mr. DeMarco Davis. Mr. DeMarco Davis, I'm gonna challenge you, man, like that. Hey, dude, you have too much greatness in you for us not to be doing something with your channels. You really do. You know, like, and don't take it. So Mr. Davis is mature enough that he's not going to say, Mr. Fitzgerald calling me out. No, I'm challenging. I'm challenging him to do better. You know where I learned that from? A book called Challenger Sales. The top influencers, top producers in the company, they don't try to make friends with you. They don't sit up there and try to build relationships with you. That's archaic. The top producers, what we do is we challenge you. You can be more than what you are. You can achieve more than what you are. You know, let me show you how this business of carrot bars will solve a need that you have in your home right now.
Right.
Okay. First of all, it'll solve a need. It will put more money in your pocket instantly. Saving gold. Gold goes up in value. Okay, so that's increasing your wealth. It will enable you to receive a residual income every week. Once you get one, the tax-deductible business package also comes with gold. It will enable you to leave a financial legacy to your children, your wife, your husband, your estate in the event of your death. It will enable you to create an instant home-based business that you can run from the cell phone in 149 countries. And right. You can get paid globally. So if we can do that, we can solve the problem of you being limited by time and money in your home. Right. And if you get time and money out the way by working this system, which we will help show you for free how to do that, you know, you will be able to change the quality not only your life, the generation life. That's the key. You talk to people on what they want, and that's what I do. I don't ask you, oh, what do you think? What do you think? We're just a few points away from having Great Depression unemployment numbers. What do you think? Businesses going out of business left and right, including J.C. Penney. You know what the name of the founder was James Cash Penney. That's what the JC stands for. Over 100 years is getting ready to go out. They're boarding Macy's up in Manhattan. What do you think? Some of the richest people in America increased their net worth since this coronavirus by $547 billion, while you're still waiting for a $1,200 stimulus check.
Yeah.
Dude,
hold on. Let me check my game.
You don't got time for this foolishness, and I don't entertain that. What do you think? You know, the scenario is this, ladies and gentlemen. Your house is burning down economically. Understand that. Oh, okay, you got your pension. That's cool. I hope we got a good, decent cost of living in place. I hope it can outpace inflation. I hope you can do that. You know, do you understand millions of people will have to work until they die because a lot of that money has been extracted out of with the stock market crash. A lot of that money has been extracted out of their 401ks, their Roths, all those financial instruments tied to the stock market. So money they're looking on retirement. Do you realize someone looked at their money like, good God, I just lost $70,000. How are you going to make that up? What are you going to do? Okay, you say, I'll get to work. Oh, but you don't get the time back. The time is gone. Mm-hmm. You can't reach back in the future 30 years ago and start over. That's gone.
All right.
You know, that's gone. So what are you going to do? You can build another residual income with no cap. The product is gold, telling other people about it. You receive an income for not only who they tell about it and who they get involved, who they get involved, who they get involved, and who they get involved, who they get involved. The reason why we can come on like this, and the reason why I sit up there, I started off with zero doing that. Lo and behold, I got to telling people. I meet a Prince Diane Samir. Then I meet a Wanda Pinkney Lofton. And I meet a Mr. Eugene Robinson. I meet these people, you know, we just started off. Then they start talking to people. 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 Then, lo and behold, I woke up one morning. I got 11,250 people in my organization. I still can't tell you where they all came from. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I still don't know where the money just came from. I don't ask questions anymore. I go ahead and use that to spend it. I have goals that I want to do. It used to be where I was using this to have an extra stream of income. The extra stream of income that went out the window because I was fired from my 6-figure job back a couple of months ago. Cost him a little virus. Okay, so he fired me. I mean, it's like, oh man, gosh, and I went a little spatial, probably about 2 or 3 hours. Then I realized, dude, come on, man, you got a business of 10,000 affiliates. What are you tripping about?
Right.
You know, I could have went back and said, well, let me go try to get my job back, or let me go someone else. I said, no, that's the last time. Let me go ahead and put something in my brand. And I start throwing my time into building this, and it start really, really paying off for me. And so this is the perfect storm for you guys to build a residual income. I mean, with the market, what's going on there all over the world.
And the thing is, why wouldn't you not want to build a residual income? That's what I don't understand, especially in this time that we're in.
The truth or the political answer?
Come on, give me the truth. Come on, give me the truth.
Fear.
Fear.
You're afraid. Now, the political answer, you're going to say this. That's just those schemes. How the blah, blah, blah. You're afraid. The truth is, I've seen that before. You're afraid.
Right.
My husband and wife won't let me. Whoa! I got more patience with that. I have more patience with that when a female says that.
Right.
My husband and stuff like that. If a man says that statement to me, I'm looking at him cross-eyed.
Yeah,
dude. I actually told one guy one day. I said, let me get something straight. I told him, you know, like I said, I'm a different kind of cat than most people I run into. I said, let me get something straight. Your woman got your name, your last name, and you got hers. That's all I said to him.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me you got to ask your wife for permission to take care of your house? That's what you're telling me. Mm-hmm. He's like, man, dude, I'm just letting you know straight. You rather I just sit up here and tell you the truth or play with you?
Right.
I'm too old for that. So that's part of that challenging. And so, someone, well, man, you can't talk to a man like that. He probably would have, did something. Good luck coming through my jiu-jitsu skills. Good luck. But it don't have to come to that. You just can't take the first answer no. You can't take the first answer of no from people. You can't take the first no to you. It's not about carrot bars. It's about building that residual income where you can accomplish some of the things that you and your family desperately need.
Right.
Or you can get some of this time off. It's about being able to own something that you own. It's about being able to build something for your family as opposed to building something for everyone else. Am I against jobs? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Some people love what they do. I did myself. But after a while, Diane, we simply become expendable, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the vehicles. I got a 2015 Toyota RAV4 out there. Looks good. Does everything I need to do right now. Ain't interested in one. Want to get that paid off and want to keep stacking my gold, and my audio come later. But I'm not going to be driving that car, 20 years from now.
Right.
I got to get another model. What's that?
Audi A8.
But probably not then, man. Believe it or not, I probably do somewhat a very unassuming life. I'll be one of those guys who really have money, but you won't know I do it.
Right.
And so I'm not a flasher, because one thing about me, I kind of grew up without money, even though my grandfather, that was his business. He gave us all the food, clothing, shelter we want. We just never gave us no money in the pocket. We had to earn that, but I know what it is to have money. I know what it is to lose it. I know what it is to have it. Actually, I thank God for some of the lessons he taught me in the famine.
Right.
So you're to a man that blew a lot of money. I mean, it was nothing for me to go out and buy like $100 a cigar, just up and smoke.
Just
for what? Just floss it and all that. I mean, for what? Well, I should have invested that. So now, my thing was like, oh God, if you ever give me an opportunity again, I'm gonna live in a way that it's gonna be much more wiser. Right. Oh, don't get me wrong. I like nice things, but do you really need to live in a $5 million home?
No.
Even though I'll be able to afford one day. Do you really need to have 30 of your boys and you all out there buying Christoph, all of them?
Right.
Do you really need to do that? Do you really need to go in the club and make it rain?
Right.
Do you really need to do that? Do you really need to go on that girls trip and that girls night out, whatever y'all do? Do you really need to do that? Or are you concerned about accumulating wealth, not only for you, for your generations after you, where they can have a better leg up? And you can't do that without a business. You cannot do that without a business. Someone said, well, okay, I got my job. Okay, that's good. You may love your job, but your job may not love you.
There's no such thing as job.
So that's cool. I'm fine right here. I can't leave my job if I was to have heirs. I can't leave them. I can't leave them that job.
Right.
Because the job doesn't belong to me. Ladies and gentlemen, your job doesn't belong to you. I tried so hard to get you to see that. Your job doesn't belong to you. It can be taken from you anytime. You know what? Even if you're in military, in the military, which I kind of like that world. I'm the son of a veteran. My two youngest brothers were military men, and I have plenty in my family. I never did join. One of the regrets of my life, but they have a system called orders there. You see, they have a system, a military rule of conduct that they give you a system. You don't sit around there and question it. They're trying to get you battle ready, or you're trained to follow orders. And there's a story that goes along with that. I asked my father. I said, I was talking to a cousin of mine. He said the guy, but he said the commander ordered him to pick up the trash. And he picked it up. He said, dump it back down the ground and pick it up again. And he picked it up. He said, dump it back down. And he said, pick it up again. And I said, Dad, what sense does that make? And Dad told me it's designed to get you to follow orders. It's designed to get you to follow orders. You can't do that in the civilian world. Right. Even in the military, in the military, if you go in there and let's just say you achieve the rank of corporal, do you know you can get bussed down to a private if you have wrong behavior issue, derelicts of the duty? And so you even think that rank belongs to you. It doesn't. It doesn't belong to you until you retire with that rank. Right. And so the job doesn't belong to you, no matter how good it is. And if something doesn't belong to you, you don't have any power. You really don't. All I got to do is come in. I'm this little cat from Southeast Alabama. But I own the company, and you're senior vice president or whatever title I gave you, and I'm in there saying something, and then you like, man,
for sure. Can I tell you a funny story?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so back when I was at Centos and I was going through my training, they sent me out into my territory. Well, actually, it was another rep's territory because I was in training to go cold call for that rep. So I'll go into this. It's in Venice Beach. I'll go into this hair salon. It was owned by this guy, Mr. Glass. So last name was Mr. Glass.
Okay.
I said, hey, my name is Donnie Samir with Centos Corporation. Love to schedule an appointment to come back and talk about our facility service product. He said, okay, come back tomorrow. So I bring in my This is the it was my white manager who tried to set me up and try to get me fired. So I bring him in. Listen. So we go through the presentation. Mr. Glass says, "Okay, let's do it." So I'm filling out the application for him. I said, "Mr. Glass, what's your title?" He said, "HNIC."
I know what he did. Let me guess.
My white boss's face, because he knew what it meant. I said, well, is manager okay? Or he said HNIC. So I wrote it there, HNIC.
Exactly right. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
And then listen, my company, like, if it's not the correct title, like if it's not somebody as far as like in management, like if it's like secretary or bartender or waitress, they're not gonna accept the agreement. But they accepted the agreement with HNIC. Excuse my language. It was so funny. He looked.
Yeah, he didn't crack my, did he?
He said,
"Yeah."
He was.
Actually, he said it again in case you didn't hear
him. He was doing some hair, and that's all I was doing, filling it out for him so he could sign for it, like putting everything in, the quantities and everything. I was like, "Oh, what's your title?" He looked over. HNIC.
That's so funny, man.
And I was like, I froze for a second. And I looked at my boss. My boss was just sitting there, just I don't know, buddy. But
once again,
are you the owner, manager? He looked at me again, leaned in, was doing the hair, leaned in. HNIC.
Yeah. Yeah, powers in ownership. Mr. Glass can do it, but one of his employees can do it. They walk out the door, man. And so in my conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, this is about your future. This is about you and your family's future. If you get this thing, if you get this twisted, like you're doing this to help Prince Amir, Prince Amir don't need you. I certainly don't. Mr. Dell Co doesn't. Dr. Harold Constantine Sites, we don't. We want to partner with you. We want to partner with you. That's the difference. We want good partners, but we don't need anyone to be.
I'm gonna write an article on that story.
We don't need anyone to be successful. You know what? And for those people, who think that you need them, you go back and tell them that Fitzgerald Stephens said, "Listen, God will raise up a total stranger to bless me. I don't need you. I don't need you. You're not the one that opens up doors. God Almighty will bring up a total stranger to bless me over you. I don't need you." And you have to get in that mentality. You want to work with good people. You want to work with people better than you and people more talented, because that's only going to help your brand. Steve Jobs used to do that. He would go out and hire people who were better than what he did. It's a little wonder why Apple does the same thing. It's such a great company. I'm willing to bet that Jeff Bezos for Amazon does that. And so you register your free account. It's free. Just go right down there. Dynasty area. It's going across like a stock ticker table. Okay. And so it takes about 7 minutes. You're going to register as an affiliate. Instantly, you have a business in 149 countries.
All right.
What I do now, Mr. Fitzgerald? Well, Prince Amir is going to give you a call. He's going to help you with the business package, explain that to you. It's optional. And then after he does that, he's going to give you my number, and you're going to call me, and I'm going to explain exactly how to navigate through your business, show you how to show up, set it up rather. I'm going to plug you into Wealth Builders. It's a daily teaching system that we have. We have trainings every day at 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. Also, Mr. Amir is going to plug you into the Team Amir WhatsApp group, and that's you're going to get a list of the training, new affiliates. We love welcoming you on there. We just registered a lady, sounded St. Vincent Berives. I never heard of, but Carrie Barnes was there. It's right down in the Caribbean. So register up, register the gentleman in Kuwait up, we're registering London up. People are bringing people in, bringing people in, because people are actually excited about, doing something for their future and bringing in income for the, that's not necessarily dependent on their job. Thousands of people within Karatbars have already replaced their full-time income. Many of them, some of them still work, because they like what they do, but they don't have to. We have people, that have the freedom to realize, what? There's no cap on my income. There's no cap on my territory. Mr. Stephens and Mr. Amir, they're going to help me grow the business. When we give access to our own personal phone, like, why would you do that? I want people to talk to me. We want people to connect with us. We're not here to hide, and yes, there are personal cell phone numbers. And but once again, it's not about us, it's about you. Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This is fact. Fitzgerald Stephens says, if you don't make moves, moves will be made on you. 100% guaranteed. Guaranteed. If you don't make moves, moves will be made on you.
Right.
Sometimes moves you don't want, or when you don't want. Okay. And then you also got to look at the fact your money has to work hard for you instead of you working hard for your money. And in my conclusion, God Almighty designed his universe. He designed his earth. He said in the book of Genesis, he said, let everything produce after its own kind. That's a spiritual law. So if your money is not bringing you more money, it's no use to you.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I'll further even say that if you continue to work hard for your money, you'll never have any. Your money must work hard for you.
All right.
And so we welcome you. We are asking for business partners, the right ones. And what's the right ones, Fitzgerald? What do you mean by that? You got to have something you want and something you really work for. You got to have a clear vision of what you want for you and your family. It can't be just more money. Here's $10. Okay, you got more money. What do you want? And what are you willing to work for consistently? Maybe pay off your student loans. Maybe bring your husband or wife home from work. Maybe build a room for your elderly parents. Maybe pay for your baby's tuition, college tuition. No, maybe keep your house in Africa, the Dominican Republic, or Canada, or Europe, or wherever you want to go. What do you want? What are you willing to fight for? Once Prince Amir and I know that, we can design the plan using this business to help you get it. That's what I mean. If you don't have a goal, please don't come aboard this business, because we're going to have to pull you, and we simply won't make time to do that. So I thank you guys very much. We'll be back on air Sunday at 1:00. Saturday's my day off.
Sunday 1:00.
And so we appreciate you. For those of you who want to know more, I ask you to go on to therealmoney.info. Right. Therealmoney.info. And then register your account. Prince Amir is going to reach out to you. He's going to plug into me. Prince Amir, man, great weekend. I got to get ready for my next stream coming out of England, and appreciate you, man.
No problem. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go to dynastymir.com and also subscribe to our email list. In the chat room is my Karatbars affiliate link. Sign up as an affiliate, and I will personally call you. We'll get you guys set up. It's also scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Will be in the description. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mir, search for Huru. Peace.